Hi all, and welcome to another program at the Indian Trails Public Library. And today we're going to be going over Pressreader. Pressreader is a way so that you can read newspapers. And so if you were a fan of RB Digital, then you would definitely like Pressreader. So how to get to Pressreader is you need to go to the Indian Trails website. It can be indiantrailslibrary.org or itpld.org. Then on our homepage, you're going to go to Books and Media and eBooks and Digital Downloads. Here you will find all of our downloadables, and you are going to want to go to the green icon Pressreader. So once you select on that, what you're going to do is you're going to want to go to the silhouette, and then you're going to choose library or group. Then here is where you're going to type in Indian Trails. And then you'll go ahead and see the Indian Trails Public Library. And then you're going to say here, sign in using Open Athens. Now here is where you're going to be able to read all of your newspapers. So you can see that you can have your own publications that you decide to follow. These are going to be recently read. And then there's also featured. So this is going to be anything that Pressreader thinks that you might like. And then here, scrolling down a little bit more, there are more categories. So if you know that you want to go directly to all of the crafts and hobbies, you can click on there and then it's going to show you all of the crafts and hobbies papers. If that's not what you're looking for, you can go back to catalog and then you can go ahead and just keep on browsing to see what you are looking for. And so then if you scroll down even more, you'll actually be able to see what is the art, newspaper, automotive, and then it goes in alphabetical order all the way down. And so then if you see that there are a couple different, for example, here, business and current affairs, you can either use the arrow here, you can use your mouse pad on your computer or on your iPad or, whatever device you're using, or you can choose See All. And then under the See All, you'll be able to see all of the different newspapers that we have for business and current affairs. And then to get back, you can just click catalog right here or choose catalog right up on top here. So there's a couple other different options here that you can look at. So here's the For You. And so based on what you have read in the past, they'll have top stories for you that you might like. And then on the side here, you'd be able to see the top stories recommended and then other topics that are in Pressreader. And then it'll also show you following. So you can see that I'm following the Chicago Tribune. I'm not following any sections. If you did want to do that, you could just press edit and then you can say add a section and choose browse by country. So they have a whole bunch of different countries here with newspapers, and you can actually see how many newspapers are with each country. You can also browse by language. If English is not your first language or your preferred language, you can go ahead and you can see what other newspaper have that are in different languages. And so you can see the number that are over here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and press cancel there, press close. Here's the search. So if you're looking for a specific newspaper, here we're gonna search for the Sun-Times. And then you can actually see that it comes up right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose Chicago Sun-Times. And then it'll bring you directly to the newspaper. Here's where you could add to your publications if you'd like. So if you know that you're a frequent reader of the Chicago Sun-Times, you can go ahead and heart that, and then it'll be up under your publications that you like. Then you can go ahead and choose Read Now. So the first option that it has is page view. So if you really like seeing what the page looks like on the newspaper itself, you're able to do that in Pressreader you can click on it and then it's going to go ahead and zoom right on in. And then you can go ahead and zoom in and out if you'd like. And then you just use your mouse or your finger on your tablet to be able to navigate through the newspaper. So this is a little bit more, it's not as easy to read. It's a little annoying to have to go through each one. So, I mean, but if this is how you like to read your newspaper, then this is a really great option for you. However, when you're reading along, you'd have to scroll up and down. So, what I typically suggest is there is a way that you are able to use text view. So there's a couple different options here and different ways that you can see the text view. Right away in the left corner, you'll see page view is highlighted in green. You can choose text view here, and then it's going to change the layout of what you're reading. And then here you'd be able to read what you're looking at. You can use your mouse or your finger to slide over. There's also an arrow here for you to go on to the next page. If you see in the top here, it says Chicago Sun-Times Sunday. If you want to see a previous issue, you'd be able to click right over here and be able to see another issue of the Chicago Sun-Times. And then, so there's a couple other different things that you'd be able to see when you're in the newspaper itself. You can print. Here's another way for you to see text view, which is right there as well. There's a listen option. I'll go ahead and do that for an example. It's going to show the front page here. And then you're just going to go ahead, press play.
No, I mean, really, just go.
Mark Brown at suntimes.com, pipe at MARK.
Okay, so it will read it to you. As you could hear, the voice was not awesome. However, it's not another option for you if you don't want to read on a tablet or on a screen. And so then you can listen to it as well. And then there's this more section, whereas another way where you can see text view, save to a collection. You can share it. So if you wanted to email it to yourself or to another friend or a family member, you can do that. And another way to print. And then if you want to get out of the newspaper, you can just go ahead and press catalog. Going back to what is on the top here is going to be your account. So your account is through the library. And so if you'd like, when you're done, this is the sign out option here. And then over here is another way for you to be able to alphabetize what all the different newspapers that are on there, anything that is most recent. If you want to change the language, I have mine as English. If you want to change it to something else, you can do that as well. There's also an accessibility mode. And that is Pressreader. If you have any questions, please contact the library and we'd be happy to help you out.